The old man turns around and says,
Yes, you are! You are!
I definitely don't feel safe anymore.
Welcome back to the Tabletop Shakers, a world of forgotten paths and dangerous paths ahead. Ben searches for the memories he's lost. Unlikely allies join his journey. Battles, choices, and trials that don't stay in the game. As the table shakes, the journey continues. Join us now for the next episode of the Tabletop Shakers.
but we are back on a roll. You know, back on Mondays.
Like butter.
Like butter. Working on getting shorts out there so you can spend less time watching the full-length video and spend more time watching the shorts. Well, welcome Ben and Regan as well. It's another episode, another great story time of the story of Ben. We had a great intro there that kind of shared a good important piece of what's going on, but Ben's lost all of his memory. And in this story, this role-playing, tabletop story, dice rolls, all the above, Ben is aiming to regain his memory. How? You'll have to find out. Tune in, press the subscribe button down below. It's absolutely free and keeps us going.
If you like the video, like the video.
In the famous words of Ben.
Mm-hmm. It's just my quote now.
I feel like it's there every episode.
I think it is.
I comb through the video and I feel like I hear that a lot.
Yeah.
Your famous quote. So
What can I say?
comment
What
that.
can he say?
W Ben comment. I was like stuck between like theology, philosophy, and I couldn't get one word out. So
You just went W Ben comments. It was close.
I can never catch a break.
Except for when the editor's on break.
Yeah, I could edit that whole part out and
It's
just
true.
not have an embarrassing moment.
Nope.
Well, with that
Yes.
being said, you're watching the Tabletop Shakers. Well, on the last time of this series, in the last episode, you guys were in a shop. You dug up some stones. You argued over some shop items. Ended up, everyone won that day. Ben got his armor. Thurber got his trinket. And everyone was happy. Ben donned his armor, put it on as he heard screaming outside. Just shrieking, utter terror. Someone was just freaking out outside. You don't know who. The whole shop goes silent as you hear screaming outside. What do you guys want to do?
There was anything you want to do?
We should check it out. But I didn't say that though.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
But I just say, Thurber!
Okay. It's been a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
A little rusty. It's okay. The rust is coming on.
I'm gonna just have this like kind of understanding with Thurber that's I'm kind of starting to feel him out. I think I know what that means.
Good roll to find out.
I'm gonna grab my sword and my shield, and I'm gonna point to him and be like, "Come on, buddy, let's go."
So he
So we're-
motions to the door, Thurber, and then you say, "Come on, buddy."
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay, I just want to clarify.
Yeah.
So you guys both step outside the door into the snowy winter foresty area, and there's nothing. Let's see a roll for investigation. But before you do, we have a fun new die to use. We just thought it'd be fun to we roll the d20 the most. You know, that just happens the most. So I thought it would be fun if you guys got to see what they roll. For me, I'm just gonna do the boring old roll, but you guys get the fun d20 to roll. So with that being said, roll for investigation.
It's a little 17 right there.
Ooh,
I'm already liking this this die better than ours.
I guarantee Regan's gonna drop
13,
it.
13. I'm
So-
probably going to.
Definitely.
As you guys step outside, you hear just a bird flying, and you hear some flapping upwards towards a tree that's like there's the path that has like the shop, and then there's like tall trees in front of you, a foresty area. It's not a path, it's just like forest. And there's a tree. You can hear rustling in a tree up above.
About how far away did that shriek sound from when I was inside?
You couldn't really make it out as you were inside.
Okay.
So
I mean, I think we head to the forest then, because that's probably the only place it can come from, right? So,
probably. As you heard a bird.
yeah. I would like a bird. Not copyright. We're not doing that.
So you guys start walking into the forest.
Let me just. There.
Give a load of this guy.
Yeah. Hold on.
So as I was saying, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Thurber and Ben start walking into the forest. Deeper into the forest, you hear rustling on the ground. Okay? You can't really make out anything, but it's pretty deep in the forest straight ahead. You still hear like kind of flapping up from above. Yeah. That's what you guys see. It's still it's forest, so you guys are seeing trees. It's snowy. Nothing particular.
It's kind of like nighttime right now, or is it like nearing the beginning of the day?
It's
I
like-
don't remember where we're like time
It's like noon,
Oh, okay.
afternoon maybe.
Oh, okay. Okay, so there's still pretty good lighting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up towards the rustling.
You just see like a beautiful picture of trees,
Leaves
snowy trees.
falling.
Yeah, it's like beautiful.
Can we get AI stock images
Probably.
of woods with snow,
Yeah,
leaves falling down?
yeah.
Like one of those videos where like
It's like
something
so
monologues.
beautiful. Like you take a second from like the high adrenaline to just like take in the beauty of nature, and then your adrenaline spikes again, and
Ooh.
you remember the scream that you just heard
Right.
5 seconds ago.
Okay. I think to myself, wow, that was so mercifully beautiful. And then I remember. Nobody's probably dying.
You go like from like adrenaline spike to like just utter peace, and then
Yeah.
back to adrenaline spike. That's wonderful.
It's
Uh,
a changing experience.
So you look up, you don't see anything. Deeper in the forest, you hear. It's like a scream, but it's kind of like a weird sounding scream. Very muffled, but it's a lot deeper into the forest. You're kind of coming up on you guys are like on this flat part with a bunch of trees and stuff, and then you see like a dip coming up. That's where you guys are, and you hear that muffled scream deeper into the woods.
I'm gonna look at Thurber. Thurber, I wonder if we're walking into a trap right now. This might not be somebody in danger. This could be like a bird or something, or like a dying animal.
Thurber.
You think so?
What animals scream?
Thurber.
But Thurber, how can you tell that?
Thurber.
Whoa! Don't need to use language like that. All right. Just gonna walk towards.
What I'm
no
envisioning-
idea what I
What I'm
said.
envisioning right now is like you go up to someone that doesn't speak English,
Yeah.
and like you just pretend that you know exactly what they're saying, and you
Yeah.
get offended by.
That's what I was going for.
So what do you guys do?
I'm just gonna keep walking towards down towards that clearing, right, and try to.
It's like it like kind of dips down.
Yeah, we're gonna dip down.
Okay.
We're gonna dig deep.
Okay. So as you guys go straight. I'm assuming Thurber, you're joining.
Yeah.
As you guys are going straight, you see like this. It's probably like 50 feet from you guys. It's like a mossy. It's covered with snow, but it's like mossy, just like dirt compacted together. It's like this hut. It's very circular. It's like connected to a few trees. There's an opening in there, like a door opening. Parts of the roof are kind of caving in a little bit, but you could tell like it's a home of some sort.
Cool.
FBI, open up!
So you're
what
going, you're going to the hut.
Yeah, I'm not saying FBI because I don't think that exists. It's a story, but
As you get closer, you hear like feathers flapping a lot closer above you. Why are you looking at me like that?
feathers flapping.
Okay.
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 I feel like you could tell what that is. You
Yeah.
can envision it right now.
Oh no, yeah. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, can you actually do more sound effects for us?
yeah.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
You guys heard that up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
up in the tree. Using you guys for sound effects.
Yeah.
And you come up to like an old door. You're at the front door. What do you guys want to do? The world is your oyster.
You guys all right in there? Is everybody okay?
You hear like very, very muffled. You hear like
Yeah, we're cooked.
but it you couldn't make out any words of any sort, and it was super muffled.
Okay. You know, honestly, like just like everything else I do in life, you know, when I'm faced with hardship or uncertainty, I'm just gonna kick that door down. Just like that.
It like comes off the hinges a little bit.
Oh, I love that for me.
You walk in, and it's disheveled, kind of the same vibe as the outside, but it's very like cluttered. You gonna have to like hunch a little bit to get in there, almost like a hobbit. You know Lord of the Rings.
I like that.
It's kind of like that, but very disheveled. Things everywhere, jars. There's like a book flying around the air a little. It's just like kind of hovering and spinning. You just see like the kitchen area is like a complete mess. The floors are just dirty. The walls are made of like compact dirt. It's just like, it's not like, it smells a little. It's kind of like BO mixed with like earthy smells. So that's kind of like the main area. There you can see like a seating area to your right, and as you go in, it's like a circular room, and there's like a open doorway that kind of goes down to another circular room. And there's a round table there with torches around, and you can make out something in the corner of that room. Someone kind of like hunched over.
Before I address the elephant or hunchback in the room,
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Thurber, be like, "This is your house?"
Thurber!
Just figured, you guys kind of share some resemblance.
Thurber!
Oh, buddy, it's okay. Thanks. It's very kind of you.
Then I hit him a little bit. A
Oh,
little bit of a hit. Not like a
Says
mean
on.
hit, but like...
you
just-
roll
Just like
it?
No.
Thurber.
No, not like that. No, like...
Thurber starts flirting with you slightly.
I am immediately locking back in, and I'm gonna go over to.
Oh, we just ignore... Okay, alright.
You making your way into that room.
Yeah.
So you go in first. Thurber's following. You see this older looking man. He's kind of got like this cloak over him. You see like a cloth on the back of his head, long gray, like greasy-ish hair, and he's just kind of like to himself. And you can't make out his face, but he's kind of hunched over, talking and murmuring to himself. What are you doing?
I point at him and look at Ben, and then point at Ben and say, Thurber!
You want me to talk to him?
Thurber.
Oh, you want to talk to him? All right, you got it.
Thurber.
I don't speak Thurber.
Bro's not gonna like roll to find out what's it. Oh,
I guess I could. Yeah.
You could.
I mean,
I'll try.
Yeah.
If you, yeah.
You know what? I'll try.
All right.
I mean, actually, no, I don't want to.
Okay.
I think actually, I know. I mean, I don't know what you're trying to say, but I don't need to roll for it.
All right. Good content.
You're here in this room with this odd man. Thurber just said that to you, and you are just kind of going back and forth about whether you want to ask Thurber more about this,
Yeah.
or just like kind of continue with what you're doing.
Yeah. Can I roll to know what I want to decide? Like if I want to focus on this.
You want
first
to
or
roll to know what you want to roll for?
that? Yeah.
Okay, I guess. I
Okay.
really feel like
I
it.
odds or evens.
Odds
What is odds?
that you rolled to find out what Thurber's thinking.
17.
So I tell him.
No, he's rolling to find out whether he should
Yeah.
roll.
Now I have to.
Okay. Yeah. No. No way.
3.
He does not understand
Almost
what
a
Thurber's
20.
saying.
No, it was almost 20.
All right, so you see this old man in this room.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm gonna kind of look at him first. Try to investigate, like see what's going on with him.
Mm-hmm.
Are we walking into a trap? Why has the screaming stopped? Right? Like
Yeah.
why? Like what's going on here? So I'm just gonna try to use my perception, my awareness a little bit to kind of figure out what's going on. It's a dirty one.
It's a dirty
It's a
20.
19 plus 1.
I mean, you see an old man in this room. You don't necessarily sense any.
Do I feel safe?
You feel weird,
Okay.
eerie.
I
Nothing's
did just
jumping
walk
out.
into an old man's basement.
Yeah,
so that makes sense.
you kind of put yourself in a weird scenario.
Yeah. Greasy old man's basement.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely don't feel at home.
I wouldn't say you
feel at home?
necessarily feel safe, but you
Yeah,
don't
but-
feel like you're gonna die immediately.
You don't feel at home.
I like that you guys are just standing in this room with this older guy.
Yeah, I guess now at this point I'll try and.
We've seen worse.
That is true. I guess at this point I'll try and talk to bro.
What do you say?
Yeah, you got anything else to say?
I guess I'm gonna try to talk to bro. Proceeds to ask if you want to say anything.
Is this your home?
The old man turns around and says,
Yes, you are. This is my home. Did you kick the door down? Why did you do that?
You've been waiting! This man's been here like an hour?
Now we're 15.
I actually just grabbed my pants. I got so scared.
I'm like, crap, my pants too last week.
Oh. I definitely don't feel safe anymore.
well, before we keep going, welcome, Zach.
Thanks, it's great to be here.
Zach is not even just a guest. He's a new member.
Enchanté.
Everyone in the comments type out W Zach.
W Zach.
Comment down below. Press subscribe and like while you're down there.
Zach comment.
W Zach.
W Zach comment.
Why is his left eye covered?
I can't wait to see half the comments.
Either half the comments total or like half the comment. Like you see every comment.
I can only see the dislikes.
We don't get any of those, so
Yeah, no. I don't
You'll
think
be
there's
good.
ever been
Yeah,
a
you'll be
dislike.
yeah, never.
I wonder if you get enough dislikes if it like also puts it on YouTube feed as like this
you
is
should
really
watch this.
disliked.
Yeah,
See why everyone disliked this.
yeah.
I don't think so.
We should test that out.
Don't.
Yeah, but I
Not
was just
cool.
kidding. I was just kidding. Don't do that.
This is just a dislike bait.
Yeah, don't dislike the video if you dislike the video. Just like the video if you like the video.
Like
Or
the
if you
video if you
dislike
don't
it.
like the video.
If you dislike the video, you should like the video.
Yeah.
Just to come back to it to make sure you didn't like it.
Yeah. I watched like 8 times.
You know what? While we're talking about it, if you go to the description of this video, you can also find our social media. Oh.
That was good, guys. Nice.
So if you don't feel like watching a full episode, but you still want that dose of Tabletop Shakers,
Mhm.
hit up our social media.
Mhm.
We're going to start posting some great shorts. I don't know when, but they're going to be up.
One of these days.
One of these days. So stay tuned. Maybe there's going to be an update. You never know. You want to stay informed. Social media is where it's at. Let's get back to it. So, last we left off, Ben jumped out of his chair.
Yeah, I'm actually,
Ben in
Yes.
character screamed.
yes.
He freaked out. Almost ran out of the room, but Thurber was in the way.
I was the one screaming initially. Like, the noise that we heard, that was just foresight. Like,
Wow.
I was,
That's crazy.
yeah.
That's like a level of this story that we can't even get to today.
That's true.
Gotcha. So, yeah. What's going on here? I'm just gonna leave it to you guys. You're in this room with this greasy old man.
Well, the last thing I said before I jumped out of my chair was, you own this place?
Yes, this place that you kicked the door down, that was kind of rude, actually. I live here, okay?
Are you in the basement?
I was busy. I'm not going around playing with my sword all the time.
So somebody has to fight off the whatever compact people.
Somebody has to fight off the cockroaches in my house.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. It was an overreaction.
Quick insight check. roll the nat 20.
It was a 3.
Oh, for you?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't actually telling you.
Oh.
I was making a joke that he did it. Keep going.
Anyway,
No, seriously, thank you both for being here. We've been watching you for a while.
Thurber?
Yes.
Is my raven with me at this moment?
Yeah.
The raven flies in and lands on my shoulder.
Yes, this is Corvus. Corvus. What are your names again?
I'm Ben, I think.
Run.
Barn?
I just imagine like this
No.
old man just like super like wrinkly and everything, and then for 1 second just like bun.
Nice to meet you and you, young man.
Thurber!
Ah, Thurber. So nice to meet another of your species. As always. Now, thank you both for coming.
Can I stop you real quick?
Of course.
What's your name?
I'm Walter.
Walter.
Apologies, I didn't
It's
introduce
okay.
myself.
Corvus, Walter. Nice to meet you guys.
Apologies for the mess. I didn't anticipate guests today, but thank you again for being here. I don't know if you heard the sound, the screams and stuff.
That's why we're here.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool, right?
I mean, I was a little concerned, to be honest.
Well, check this out.
I like point across the room, and you hear another one of those like screams.
Magic.
Magic.
Don't see anything move in the room. It's just like in the other side of the home, you just hear that scream.
Are you sure there's nobody in like a closet or something? You're not holding it.
97 years to learn that.
All right, dude. I gotta admit, that was really cool.
Thank you.
That was really cool. So you said you've been watching us.
Yes?
Why?
Well, it's a wonderful YouTube channel.
You should like and subscribe.
Zach voice reveal.
Oh, shoot. Cut that. Cut that.
Blur that out.
I'll use voice filter.
Okay. So you just were a fan. Is what you're saying. You too were a fan.
As it so happens, I've been getting older. My knees are not what they used to be. And two strapping young lads like yourself, I believe I have just a mission for you. If you're interested.
I'm very interested.
Thurber, on the next time of the Tabletop Shakers.